Want to play Free Fire like a pro? Well, you've hit the right spot. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Free Fire, a game that has captured the hearts of millions worldwide. Many players yearn to enhance their gameplay, to move from being just a casual player to a recognized expert. This video will walk you through a step-by-step guide to help you navigate and conquer the fiery battlegrounds of Free Fire. Stay tuned as we reveal the secrets to becoming a Free Fire expert. Scene script. Knowing the basics is the first step to becoming a pro. Let's dive into the basic rules of Free Fire. It's a battle royale game where you and 49 other players are dropped onto an island. The last person standing wins. Sounds simple? Well, it's not just about survival, it's about strategy. Understanding the controls is crucial. You move around with the joystick on your left, and on your right, you have buttons to shoot, crouch, jump, and interact with objects. You can also aim your weapon and scope in for better accuracy. It's all about fast fingers and quick reflexes. Now, the objective of the game. You want to be the last one standing, but to do that, you need to outsmart your opponents. Collecting weapons, healing items, and protective gear is crucial. You not only have to fight opponents, but also keep an eye on the shrinking safe zone. If you're caught outside of it, you'll take damage over time, so always keep an eye on the map. Speaking of elements in the game, let's talk about weapons, characters, and maps. Weapons range from pistols and shotguns to sniper rifles and grenade launchers. Each weapon has its strengths and weaknesses, and knowing when to use each one is key. Characters aren't just for show either. Each character has a unique ability that can give you an edge in the game. Some abilities allow you to heal faster, move quicker, or take less damage. The maps in Free Fire are varied and detailed. There are urban areas, forests, beaches, and more. Each map has its unique features and strategic points. Understanding the layout of each map can give you a tactical advantage. Mastering these basics is paramount. It's not just about shooting aimlessly, but about understanding the game's mechanics, making strategic decisions, and adapting to the ever-changing battlefield. Once you've got these basics down, you're ready to move on to more advanced tactics. A true Free Fire pro knows their map like the back of their hand. Now, let's dive into the heart of the game, the map. It's a vast, diverse landscape that can be as much of an ally as it can be an enemy. It's not just about knowing the geography, it's about understanding the nuances of each location, the potential loot spots, and the strategies that can be employed in every area. Imagine the map as a chessboard, each location a unique piece with its own strengths and weaknesses. Bermuda, Kalahari, or Purgatory, each map has its own character and flavor. They boast a variety of terrains, from high mountain peaks to low-lying urban areas, from dense forests to open fields. Each terrain requires a different approach, a different strategy. Now let's talk about loot spots. Who doesn't love a good loot, right? But remember, high-value loot spots are also high risk. Places like Clock Tower in Bermuda or Refinery in Kalahari are often swarming with players attracted to the high-grade gear. So while you might walk away with a level 3 helmet and an AWM, you also might walk into an ambush. The key is to balance the risk and reward. But it's not just about the loot. It's about understanding the flow of the game. Notice how the safe zone shrinks. Be aware of where it might lead you. A pro player anticipates the path, uses the map to their advantage. They know when to fight and when to take cover, when to make a stand and when to retreat. And let's not forget about vehicles. They are your lifeline in this vast expanse. They can help you escape a sticky situation or quickly get you into the safe zone. But remember, they also attract attention, so use them wisely. Mastering the map will give you a significant edge over your opponents. It's not just about aiming and shooting, it's about playing smart. It's about knowing your battlefield. So go out there, explore the maps, find your favorite spots, and develop your own strategies. Because in Free Fire, knowledge is power. In Free Fire, your character is more than just an avatar. It's a key component in crafting your gameplay strategy. You see, each character in Free Fire comes with their unique abilities, and these abilities can dramatically turn the tide of the game in your favor. Take Alok, for example. His ability, Drop the Beat, creates an aura that increases ally movement speed and restores HP over time. This is perfect for players who love being on the front lines, leading the charge. Then we have characters like Kelly, whose dash ability increases sprinting speed, making her ideal for hit-and-run tactics. Or Moko, whose hacker's eye tags enemies shot by her for a few seconds, a fantastic choice for strategic players who value information. Choosing the right character to complement your playstyle and strategy is crucial. Are you a guns-blazing type of player or more of a sneaky strategist? There's a character for every playstyle. Remember, a pro player knows how to make the most of their character's abilities. Your weapon is your best friend in Free Fire. In the fiery battlegrounds of Free Fire, the weapons you wield are more than simple tools of destruction. They are extensions of your will, your strategy, and your survival instincts. From the swift and silent sniper rifles to the roaring thunder of assault rifles, every weapon tells a story. Your story. Let's start with the basics. Assault rifles like the AK and M4A1 are your bread and butter. They offer a balanced mix of firepower and versatility, making them suitable for most combat situations. But remember, a master of one is better than a jack of all trades. Knowing your weapon, its recoil pattern, its rate of fire, is the key to outgunning your opponents. Next, we have sniper rifles. Silent, deadly, and perfect for those who prefer the art of long-range combat. The AWM and Kar98K might be tricky to handle at first, but once you master their bullet drop and travel time, you'll be knocking enemies out before they even know where you are. Shotguns like the M1014 provide unmatched stopping power at close range. They might lack the flexibility of an assault rifle, but in the right hands, they can turn the tide of a skirmish in a heartbeat. Then there are SMGs like the MP40 and UMP. These weapons excel in close to mid-range combat, offering a high rate of fire that can quickly overwhelm your enemies. But beware, their damage falls off at longer distances. Finally, don't forget about your sidearms. Pistols may not pack the punch of their bigger siblings, but they can be a lifesaver when you're out of ammo or need a quick swap in the heat of battle. In Free Fire, every weapon has its strengths and weaknesses, its ideal range, and its unique playstyle. Mastering these weapons is not just about knowing how to pull the trigger. It's about understanding when to use each weapon, how to position yourself, how to control your recoil, and how to adapt to the ever-changing battlefield. A pro knows not just how to shoot, but when to shoot and what to shoot with. Now that you've got the basics down, let's talk strategy. In the world of Free Fire, a well-executed strategy can be your ticket to victory. It's not just about having the most powerful weapons or the fastest character. It's about playing smart and making the right decisions at the right time. First up, communication. Whether you're playing solo or as part of a squad, being able to effectively communicate your plans and actions is key. If you spot an enemy, share the information. If you're planning a sneak attack, let your teammates know. Communication can make or break your game. Next, let's talk about teamwork. In squad matches, you've got to work together as a cohesive unit. Play to your strengths and cover each other's weaknesses. Remember, a lone wolf might make a few kills, but a well-coordinated team can dominate the game. Now, on to decision-making. In Free Fire, every choice you make has consequences. Choosing when to engage in a firefight, when to retreat and heal, or when to rush for that airdrop can drastically alter the outcome of your game. So, think before you act. Analyze your situation, consider your options, and then make your move. Remember, a good strategy can often be the difference between victory and defeat. So, study your game, learn from your mistakes, and keep refining your tactics, because in Free Fire, the only constant is change. So, there you have it, a step-by-step guide to playing Free Fire like a pro. We kicked things off by understanding the basics. Remember, a strong foundation is key, and the basics are your building blocks. We then moved on to mastering the map. Knowing your terrain is just as important as knowing your enemy. Next, we discussed the importance of choosing the right character. Each character has unique abilities, and utilizing them effectively could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Weapon mastery followed closely, highlighting the significance of familiarizing yourself with various weapons and their unique attributes. Finally, we touched on the strategic aspect of the game. It's all about planning your moves, anticipating your opponent's tactics, and making smart decisions that will lead you to victory. With these tips, you're on your way to becoming a Free Fire pro. Happy gaming!